This weekend was by far one of the most monumental things that's happened in our game, and I think it really shows how far we've come and how dominant the women are right now.
The NHL All-Star Game, a primetime showcase of the best hockey players in the world. And this year, Calgary sent 3 players, Johnny Hockey,
they score,
and 2 players from the Calgary Inferno.
And she scores! Brianna Decker, what a goal! Incredible!
Rebecca Johnson and Brianna Decker, who I've been lucky to be line mates with this whole year, and they're unbelievable players. They're so much fun to play with.
And they didn't disappoint. It's easy to argue the women, who were invited to demonstrate what the men would be doing, stole the show from skating.
But the one thing I can't believe is just the fearlessness.
To shooting and everything in between.
I think it shows a lot from the NHL to be able to trust in us and to be proud to have the women there and to represent that, and for those ladies to represent us so well. I think it's pretty cool to see.
It was an incredible showing, and what Kendall did, what at least for me I noticed, is as she got on the ice and started to race, I found myself getting off the seat of my couch and wondering how fast she could go, because I was looking at that clock, and absolutely she can keep up with the guys.
As NHL players head back to their teams for the second half of the season, the women we saw this weekend will also be heading back to their teams in arenas like this, but under vastly different circumstances.
Most of the players there, they work full-time jobs. They travel on the weekends, they work 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, and then they go on the weekends and they play their 2-game sets as part of the CWHL. In addition to that, they have crazy practice times. They'll practice at 6 in the morning, or they'll be practicing late in the night.
And just having everyone eventually be on the same page and with that even playing field, I think it would be a huge deal and bring our sport even further.
And that day may be coming sooner rather than later.
Gary Bettman has said in the past he would love if they could come together in one league and we could have one pro league showcasing these women across North America on a weekly basis. And I've talked to the interim commissioner of the CWHL, Jana Hefford. She wants the same thing.
I think it's getting those names out there and showcasing our skills, and it's pretty cool to see what they can do, and in return hopefully help grow the sport, from grassroots up. And by the time those little girls that we help out now are our age, sky's the limit.
In Calgary, Jonathan Muma, City News.